Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
What am I supposed to do for money?
You don't want me, man.
They used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they can call me Fat Man.
Would love you and teach you to love yourself and know yourself.
All right. Hey, y'all. So this is Brandon. I'm going to apologize right now because I wanted to record this and get it right, and I've been trying to practice what I was going to say, and I've had almost an entire bottle of wine right now. So I don't know how this is going to go, but Happy New Year. And I just want to take this episode and kind of introduce myself. So this is the first one, right? There might be another one up there, but please don't listen to that one. I was just testing. Anyway, so this is my new podcast. I'm going by the name Highly Revered. You'll understand that why. If you know me, you might understand that. It came from me having a conversation with a friend and us determining that, you know, I'm just loved and respected around here. And so that's where the name came from, you know, a little uppity. Yeah, so this podcast will be a little different because it's going to be really short. I don't have a lot of time. While I'm talking to you right now, I am cooking, I am cleaning, I am washing clothes, and I am drinking a bottle of wine while I do this. And I have a paper that I have to write. So I got a lot going on. So I'm not going to be on here forever. And I just feel like I hate podcasts that are like 30 minutes to an hour. I really just want to get in the car, listen to a clip of what you're talking about, and keep it moving. I got shit to do, like mad shit to do. And people who are around me, y'all got lives, like real lives. And so the reason why I'm doing this is because if you do know me, you know that I'm very reserved when it comes to myself. I don't really speak a lot about myself or the things I've gone through or the things that I've done. And I find that to be like a flaw that I have. So the reason I'm doing this is not for you guys. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't want to listen, you can stop. This is really for me. And I really needed a form of therapy where I could express what I wanted to say and just get it out there. And it started from a conversation I had with my mother. It started a little bit before that. So there's a couple things in the work right now. This is just one. But my mother at a funeral was like, Brandon, you need to start writing stuff down because if you died, nobody would know anything about you. And I was like, what? I was angry. I was heated when that happened just because it's my mother. And you know, if you have a black mother, they can piss you off really, really quickly. It don't matter what they say. You'd be like, I want to go to McDonald's. They'll be like, okay. And for some reason, you still got an attitude about it. Like, whatever. But that's me. So I still had that moment like, ugh, she get on my nerves. But it was true. I thought about it. I talked to my friends like, man, if I did die, who would write my obituary? Who would know the stories? Who would know the things that I've gone through? And so that's kind of where this came from. One of the things, there's a couple things that I did after that to kind of make sure that my story is told and that somebody at least understands the things that I've gone through. And if it helps somebody else, then that's great. But if not, it's going to help me. It'll help me kind of relieve myself of some of the things that I'm holding on to, things in the past that I've been through that I've never really spoke about, that people may not know. You may think, you know, that I've had a perfect life. You may know me now and not realize that this is not where I've always been. I came from something else. And I've had a great life. I had a phenomenal family and a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that people just don't quite know necessarily about my life and how I got to where I'm at or why I do the things that I do. I think that's crucial to knowing somebody, is knowing why they do the things that they do. I had a friend one time and I was perplexed on how we disagreed on so many things. It was like, man, I wanted to go here at this time, but she wanted to go here at this time. And I was thinking about it and I thought about that person and I got to know that person more. I realized that person is really introverted and I'm really extroverted. So the reason why they were making that decision to do this is because they're introverted. And the reason why I was making a complete opposite decision is because I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be around people. So it didn't make sense to me, you know, some of the things that they did until I got to understand them. And so that's kind of where I'm at with this, is hopefully if you are trying to get a better understanding of me, then you'll know. My real name's Brandon. I will probably not use that name because I got a job. Like I got a job and a family and I don't know what I'm going to talk about on here. I could talk about some crazy shit and I don't really want that to get back. So that's going to be the only time I say that name. I am, 30 years old. Really good age. I'm at a great age. I'm in higher education. I mentor people. And so that's a little bit about me. I grew up. Well, let me start there. I was born in I was born